Welcome to my bed. Good morning, good afternoon or good evening. I'm Paige Woodfield and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I recorded. Like the start of most videos, this is how it goes. I am currently editing the video that's going to be up before this one. I recorded it when I first moved into this flat and that has been about 6 months. So yeah, it's been a while. If you don't care why, I will put a timestamp of when you can skip to get up so this video gets going. But basically I'll explain what's going on. Sorry if you can hear my washing machine. I am currently changing the bed whilst also editing because I like to procrastinate. But anyway, basically my mental health hasn't been the best at all. I think it's a mixture of a lot of things, from a change in lifestyle to a new job to then hating the job to finding a new job. And yeah, I crashed. I had a bit of a breakdown. I hate to use the word breakdown because I know that for other people it is it's a lot worse than what happened to me, but it was bad enough that I looked to get help. I've been enrolled into some CBT therapy and so far I haven't really touched it. And I think it's because it's all online and there's no one really keeping me accountable, and that is the issue I have. But admitting that I needed help and actually doing that initial reach out was a massive help for me. And there's a lot of things, like a bit of, this might be too much information, but I've come off my birth control and all these hormones. All the hormones I was pumping myself with are officially gone and I'm feeling a lot better. Not 100%, definitely not, I'm still struggling, but I'm neglecting the things that make me happy, and that needs to stop because essentially the things that make me happy are going to make me better. So we're here and I'm hopefully going to record a regular vlog like the good old days when I used to do it in the bedroom during the first lockdown. I basically got back into writing and I was so excited, and then my Scrivener free trial ran out and I couldn't get hold of my documents. So I'm only just getting to actually paying for the software, because I couldn't bring myself to spend that kind of money when we needed it. So yeah, this hopefully, and I keep saying this, but hopefully this is the start of something good. We'll see. But today I'm going to edit a video, get it uploaded, and then download all the apps that I need and get to writing, or at least try to write. I think I'll just edit for today and potentially have a skim over Forged, but mostly I'm going to focus on Golden Shadows because it's already done and there's no pressure on a word count, and I think this is definitely needed. I have been reading kind of non-stop and I'm finally getting the itch to want to do things that I used to enjoy again, so that is great. But yes, anyway, enough with the doom and gloom. We're going to sit on my bed whilst my washing machine is cleaning my bed sheets. Just gonna have to deal with it. I hope it doesn't look gross. From the shot I can see it doesn't, so we're fine. Yeah, I'm gonna edit this video and get to it, I suppose. So I've just finished editing. I'd actually done it, well, the most of it already. So So I'm using the app Canva to create a thumbnail. I'm just sending it over to my Mac now. So that will be uploaded soon, probably ready for tonight. I think I've said this before, or I say in this video, but my uploading schedule's not going to be, there's not going to be any rhyme or reason to it anymore. It's a no pressures thing. If I feel like recording, I'll record. If I don't, then I won't. But I've just quickly realised that there is actually no food in the house, and I'm going to need food to power through all this. So I'm going to quickly go to the shops, maybe have a walk around the park a little on my own, listen to my audiobook, kind of get into the fantasy mindset, especially as the washing machine is still going and I know that I'm going to have to stop to unload washing and things. So once this load's done, hang that out, put my overload in, go to the shops, do all that jazz, and then come back, sit down and write, because I cannot be locked in the house all day. I need to have some sun on my face, and yeah, that is the plan. Why is this not sending over? Mental, come on. But yeah, whilst we're waiting for this to sort itself out, I got a new job. Well, I hope I got a new job. That was a big source of stress for me. There's been a whole problem with references, and I was meant to start on the 4th of July and the references still haven't come through, so who knows when I'll start or whether or not they'll still want me. But I've quit my other job, so here's hoping that I get that. Aha, there it is. So yeah, I think that's potentially why I haven't been uploading as well. It's like I've had a lot of stress in my life, and not that this is particularly stressful, but I think the videos and the uploading and the patterns and the repetition that I need to do, it's just, I couldn't do it. I couldn't create a routine, and I struggled. Hopefully now, even if I do start the job and I don't have time, at least on my days off, hopefully I'll have time to record and, you know, stop putting so much pressure on myself and make everything perfect, because that is a problem for me. Right, the thing's downloaded. I'm gonna upload this when I get back, because I'm gonna have to think about all the description and stuff, and all I'm thinking of is it's time to go get food, because I'm starving and I haven't eaten anything yet. So yeah, you can come along with me if I feel like recording. If not, you'll see me in a minute, probably in the same spot, so you won't know whether or not I left or came back. So we'll see. Let's get to it. I don't know how good the audio will be because I'm using my earphones, but there seems to be a lot of people Pokemon Go at the minute, so there must be something big happening around here on the app. Makes me want to download it again, just out of curiosity, but I won't. Also got my shopping, and it looks like I'm swapping this guy, but I'm not. We're gonna go see the ducks. Let's go. Do you want some bread to feed?
You sure?
Yeah, go for it.
You can take some bread.
Some bread.
Oh, yeah, you have to fit.
So that was my good deed for the day. Gave a little kid some bread who was feeding the ducks. And they seem to be really enjoying it now, bless them. Anyway, that's the small walk done just to get me out a little bit. Time to walk home. So, washing's away. So washing's done. I paid for Scrivener, so I'm 75 quid down because I brought it for my Mac and my boyfriend's laptop, so that I'm able to have Scrivener no matter what, because I'm pretty sure this Mac is on its last legs. I'm pretty sure there's something up with the battery and I'm not going to go out and pay for it to get fixed. So yeah, it looks like I stopped on chapter 26, and from the looks of it I got halfway through editing it, but I'm going to start from that again and start that chapter again and just go from there. I brought myself some snacks to keep me going. I've had some cereal for my breakfast. So I've got myself some crisps and a can of Monster because I'm healthy and I'm definitely not sleep deprived. So let's start this thing. It is really nice out, and it's a shame that I don't actually have a private garden because I'd love to go writing outside today. But yeah, it's a no-no. So anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, I haven't been editing very long, barely half an hour, but this is the third wasp that has got in from my bedroom window, so I'm just going to close that. I wish I could keep it open, but no, and it just keeps distracting me, the outside world and the trees, and it's so pretty, but also wasps. So I'll be back at it, back in a minute. I am currently writing a scene where Ray dresses in something reasonably scandalous. She's disguising herself as a concubine and she's wearing very revealing clothes, and I'm stuck because I think when I first wrote this it was meant to be a YA, and as my readings developed I don't read YA anymore, and YA is very vanilla, so I don't really know who my target audience is anymore, and I think that's kind of bothering me a little bit. I know that I should just write what I want and then see how it goes. That's what I'm going to do, and luckily my partner hates reading fantasy and doesn't really like reading unless it's an audiobook. The sun's just gone behind a cloud, sorry about that. But yeah, he doesn't really read, he likes audiobooks. Yeah, because he likes non-fiction and I like fiction. So he's like the complete opposite to any form of target audience I'm aiming for, so I'm going to get him to start reading this at some point, because I think that, to be fair, that might be the best way to get criticism, is off someone who doesn't really care about the story and can critique it in a way where they don't become attached. Because I think, especially like if you look at BookTok, and let's just use, I always use her work, but Sarah J Maas's work, there are people who absolutely despise her and then there are people who absolutely love her, and the people who love her can kind of ignore potentially the problems of her writing, maybe, and the cliches of her writing. I mean, I'm one of them. I can see the other side of the argument, let's say, but I can tolerate it. And I think that that is it. It's like, if my book can entertain someone who doesn't like that genre, then people who like that genre are going to eat it, essentially. I mean, he's a nearly 30-year-old man, and I'm definitely writing this for women in their 20s, 30s, 40s that just like to read something that's easy but mature enough to keep their attention. Isn't that like, isn't it like new adults? There's an adult, there's YA, and then there's this new one, and I can't remember for the life of me what it is, but it is for people who are adults who don't want to read adult fiction. So anyway, windows closed, distractions gone, let's get back to it. So, change of scenery. I was getting a bit cold in my bedroom, and to be fair, I saw myself getting a little bit distracted, and it's mostly because I know that the living room and the kitchen are a mess, and are in need of a clean, essentially. I started writing at about 11:45. It's now 1 o'clock, so I've been writing for about two hours. I've been writing for about an hour. I know that's not very long, but this mess is bothering me, and I can't like completely put my focus into my writing when I know that this needs to be done, and it's going to keep bothering me, and if I keep putting it off, it's just going to get worse and worse. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a break, do a quick, or at least attempt to do a quick blitz of the flat, because it is definitely in need of a clean, and then get back to writing, because then hopefully by then I'll be in a different mindset and none of this will be bothering me. And yeah, like I said, I always procrastinate, and I feel like this is procrastination, but I know, completely know, that if I don't get this sorted, it's just gonna bother me, and at the end of the day, it means that tomorrow, when I have the whole day to myself again, I can just focus on writing. So yeah, hopefully this doesn't distract me to the point where I'll end up watching Netflix. We'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna go clean. Ooh, wobbly. So that is cleaned up. Everything is a little bit neater. I can actually see the surfaces of my kitchen, so that's a bonus. It is now 2 o'clock. I said I'd finish writing around about 3, but I might push it to 4 depending on how into it I get. So yeah, time to edit for an hour and then see what I feel like after that. So I've been writing for about an hour now, and I'm getting a little bit bored. Not bored, I don't know, I just kind of want to do something else, and I keep getting distracted, and I'm enjoying it, but it's like every time I finish a chapter I'm like, okay, done. So I think I might turn this into a 2-day vlog, as I've got tomorrow off as well, and we'll see how much I get done then. Because I think I'm also like writing, and I feel like I'm pressured to film, and yeah, I don't actually have like a dedicated spot for writing either, so I feel like I'm just struggling a little bit. So yeah, I potentially might carry on now but not film it and catch you up tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning or the afternoon, I don't know, but I'll see you tomorrow at some point. So see you in a bit. And it's the morning. So it's literally just, I've literally just woken up. I've got to clean. I've got to put away some stuff from last night. Tea. You don't think you can see it. But I've got to put some of that away, wake up a little bit, and then again back to writing. So my wake up took a lot longer than I was expecting. It is now 11 o'clock. I woke up at 9:30, and somehow I ended up cleaning the flat, like what needed to be done, and doing loads of washing. I don't quite know how I ended up there when literally all I was going to do today was write for a good couple of hours. But nevertheless, here we are. I've still got a load of washing ready to go, so whilst that's going on, I'm actually going to start writing. I've got my cup of tea, and yeah, just power through. I think today, because I just focused on Garden Shadows yesterday, I'm going to carry on doing that, like that's going to be my main interest, but if I ever find myself getting a little bored, maybe dipping into the other project, Forged, because I will say this, is that I think between Forged and Garden Shadows, I think Forged is more me, and I think that's potentially because I've started it closer to my age now than when I started Golden Shadows, when I started that in college. So I started writing Golden Shadows when I was 16, 17. And really just getting into reading and writing again, really. Whereas Forge I started sometime last year, and I think is got more of me in it, and potentially would need less work because it's closer to my writing style now. I will say though, yesterday I feel like I really did add to the project, and I really evolved it a lot more and added, and I sound so clumsy when I'm speaking. It's the dyslexia, I just can't get what I'm trying to say out. I feel that when I was writing Golden Shadows, I have since evolved. I think that my writing style has completely evolved, and especially in the last couple of months. Like, I tried to write and stuff maybe, well, since moving into this flat, I've started reading again, but listening to audiobooks, so I feel like I'm actually taking in the words differently, and it has really helped how I write myself. And I found that yesterday I was editing like particularly gory or dark scenes, and I felt like I made it more emotive than me just being like, there's a dead body, da 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 da. So yeah, let's see what today brings. I don't plan on doing this very long. I think potentially 2 to 3 hours will do the trick, with gaps here and there to do little odd jobs that I've pushed aside because I realised I'd kind of gone on a bit of a tangent on doing something else. So, time to get started. I'm going to turn that washing on, and is my laptop on? Yeah. So yeah, I have 20 chapters left to edit, and then I don't really know what I'm going to do after, because essentially it needs beta reading again. I mean, if any of you are interested, please comment down below or message me on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to share it. But like I said, I think I said yesterday that I want my partner to read it too, though he's going to take some persuading because he really doesn't like fantasy. But yeah, for the next couple of hours I'm going to just try and blast through this. I don't think I'll actually speak to the camera much unless I come across something that I feel like needs sharing, especially as I kind of want to power through as much as I possibly can and just focus. Obviously I'm going to put, like yesterday I didn't put any music on, it was just me and writing, and though I feel like I got less distracted because I do get a bit distracted from the music, I found it less enjoyable. It felt more like I was revising for an exam than completely immersed in a world that I was enjoying. So I'll put a bit of lo-fi on, and I'll probably link that down below so that you know what I'm listening to, just if you're curious. Yeah, let's get to it. So I've been writing for potentially an hour and a half. I can't remember when I started now. And honestly, I can't stop. And I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. And I think, to be fair, the idea of updating and recording is kind of interfering with my writing right now. So I'm gonna sign off. Basically, I'll update you in if anything happens in this. I'm sure I'll update you either way, but right now I think, considering I haven't really touched this in so long, and part of the reason that I stopped was the pressure of making videos and writing at the same time, so I'm gonna stop. I think I've got enough footage to make a video, whether or not it's entertaining or not. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you like what you're seeing, leave a like and a comment down below. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever that one will be. Bye.